Pisces, this is Star with Ariana Stark. This is your yearly forecast for the year 2022. Like always, I will rely on tarot for your overall messages, and I'm also going to dive into this oracle deck that I have here. Pisces, please keep in mind that these are all random messages and they may not be in any particular order. So please take whatever resonates with your story and leave the rest. Before I proceed, I would also like to wish you a very happy and successful new year. Besides, I also want to thank you for your support in this journey. Let's just dive into your reading. Towards the final days of December 2021, stepping into January 2022, we have the Temperance card. Possibly, you had to bear with the delays, but then patience was something which you needed to learn at this time. Rewards were definitely on the cards, even if there were delays. I think you were able to achieve what you set out to do. Maybe some of you were also traveling. Incidentally, Pisces, I'm also picking up that maybe you also had to deal with jealous colleagues or jealous superiors at work. Maybe they were up to some kind of mischief. This was also the time when you were networking, and this will definitely stand you in good stead. Obstacles to overcome or the challenges that 2022 is going to pose for Pisces worldwide is the Three of Swords. Definitely it is going to be challenging. Besides, I think you should guard against ill health. Maybe some of you are also dealing with some kind of separation or rift in a relationship, and this could weigh you down. Nevertheless, I think this year you also have to brace yourself for excess communication. Maybe work leaves you exasperated because responsibilities are there. Another thing, Pisces, I definitely believe that in financial matters you should be clear. Maybe there could be mistrust in a relationship. Maybe the work environment is also a bit stifling. That is why you want to put in your papers. But then, Pisces, these are the challenges which are going to harden you or strengthen you for life ahead. Influences for this year, we have the Six of Cups. Maybe you're going to be gripped by nostalgia. Like I said, there could be separation or a rift in a relationship. Maybe you're thinking about the past and this is making you emotional. Perhaps, Pisces, you should also be careful because you could be quite blunt and harsh this year. Ironically, there'll also be those days when you'll have to play the peacemaker. Work offers will also come about on account of your contacts. I think gains can be expected. Maybe preferential treatment is also meted out to you. Maybe unscheduled work could also leave you hassled. I think you have to prioritize. Sometimes, your colleagues may also be quite critical of your ideas. You have to be mindful of the same. Pisces, the first 4 months of the year, we have the Seven of Wands. I think this energy is asking you not to jump to conclusions. Maybe you're going to fear that your apprehensions are going to come true. Perhaps you should seek divine intervention at this time. I think professionally also you could be a bit challenged because colleagues may be absent or maybe they don't turn up on time. So that means that you have to step up. Even while dealing with clients, you should be firm. Maybe you should put your foot down. They do expect more from you. As work could increase, I think you will find time. Maybe you will get up early or you will sleep late at night and carry on with the task. Incidentally, Pisces, I'm also picking up in these days, there could also be options before you. Maybe you're also dealing with boredom at the job level. Maybe you want newness in your life. Sometimes, your spirits could also be low. That is why you're going to be susceptible to ailments. I think money is definitely something which motivates you to get ahead. And if there isn't an increase, then you may want to switch to another job. Maybe you will start looking for other options. Maybe you also believe that your immediate superior is quite jealous. Though you're competent, your superior may find ways to put you down. Perhaps she wants to maintain her authority over you. Clients will also tap you for services, but you need to be firm. Some of you could also be a bit disturbed because your boss wants to hold meeting with clients. Maybe she wants to check the way you're progressing at work, and this could be quite humiliating for you. Nevertheless, I think, Pisces, you will sail through from these circumstances. The next 4 months of the year, that is May, June, July, August, we have the Eight of Swords. Definitely this is the time when you need to socialize rather than withdraw from the world. I think you will enjoy good food, but you should also be careful. Maybe you're under pressure, so it would be best to keep a low profile. It would also be advisable to keep your cards close to your chest. I think the energy this year is one when you may feel as though you're being fleeced, or that people are taking undue advantage of your goodness, or that they're not giving you the remuneration that you desire. Communication will also bring in opportunities in these months. I think your creative side is going to be much appreciated. Besides, the energy is such that you will be able to complete what you set out to do. Because this is the swords energy, again, you need to weigh your words very carefully. Maybe you should also have a very flexible approach, because it seems that you're the one who is going to change plans. Even if there's a job offer, maybe there's an interview lined up, but there could be too much scrutiny, so that is why you're going to say no to that. Nevertheless, I think gains are quite likely in this time. Pisces, another thing this year, you should also guard against the evil eye. Your rivals are definitely out to malign you. Towards the final 4 months of the year, we have the Strength card, which is talking about gains. Surprises are also in store for you. Maybe you're going to get your past dues at this time. In these months, you're not going to be pushy or forceful. Rather, you're going to deliberate when it comes to decision making. Maybe this is why you're going to be appreciated. Basically, Pisces, you're coming across as a person who weighs the pros and cons. Minor irritants apart, I think this is going to be a fruitful period. Though there is going to be stress this year, but then you will achieve a lot. Sometimes, Pisces, I think you should surrender to what your boss is saying. You may think that your way is the right way forward, but then it may not be so. So in hindsight, you may think that you should have paid attention. I think delays could also be on account of unavailability of equipment or poor internet connectivity. Your boss may also want to increase the workload, but then you believe that already there's too much on your plate. With respect to your love life, Pisces, I have the card, I have changed, I have evolved, I have transformed, and the reason is you. Like the leaves here, I think you have impacted this person's life, you have helped him evolve or become a better version of himself. I think your person is also going to assist you at work. Maybe at times you're also snubbing him, or you're not being patient with him. Maybe you should hear him out, or he could recoil. Be more romantic this year. Oftentimes, you could also have discussions about your past life with your person. Incidentally, Pisces, it's also quite likely that your person could be quite insecure. Maybe he fears that you have other options with respect to the opposite sex. Certainly, there are going to be admirers. Maybe unwanted attention is also coming your way from a far off place, perhaps even on the social media. Most certainly, you're going to close the door on such attention. Those of you who fancy someone, I think you want to reach out to this person. Maybe you're going to withhold yourselves at times. Maybe that is why you're gripped by nostalgia like this lady, or maybe you think that you had your options with respect to the opposite sex, but you did not take them. Even though you want to say farewell to this relationship, but you realize that you cannot say goodbye. It says you're farewell, but I'm no good at goodbye. So the balloons need to be set free, but then this person has a huge corner in your life. Pisces, in case there's mistrust in a relationship, you may want to put an end to it. You may want to walk away because you do believe that this relationship is causing you more harm. Maybe you believe that this person no longer needs to be in your life. You do realize that suspicion is the bane of any relationship, and if there's no trust, then this relationship is not for keeps. An ex-flame could also reach out to you, but then, like I said, you may not want to do anything with this person. You want to maintain your distance. Those of you who are in an on-again, off-again relationship, I think this is the year when you should reach out to your person. I think you need to spell it out, or you need to acknowledge your feelings for each other. Maybe you realize that you cannot be away from this person, like this card here which says farewell, I'm no good at goodbye. From the Native Spirit Oracle deck, we have this card, Wounded Healer. I think Pisces, you're a healer and you're healing others. We all have a cross to bear, but then you should discuss the issues that are there Maybe that is why this card, shadow work, has also come up in your reading. You need to let go of the past. We do have the Three of Swords. You also have the Six of Cups, which is talking about you being nostalgic about relationships. Not all storms come to disrupt your life. So even if you let go of this person, this is going to be for your highest good. From Lenormand, we have this card, Bear, which talks about financial gains here. I think you're somebody who is wanting to secure your future because the bear, it holds on, or it holds things for the winter season when it hibernates. So maybe you're going to be someone who is going to make material gains this year, which you need to keep for a rainy day. But the bear is also asking you to be careful of anger issues. Maybe anger could mar your relationships, or there could be some annoyance in a relationship which is affecting you internally. The last card in this reading is improving health. Archangel Raphael is reassuring you here that your health is definitely going to improve. Even if you are stressed out because of a health condition, you needn't be, or you needn't worry. Rather, you should ask Archangel Raphael to step in, pray to him, because miracles are abounding this 2022. I hope, Pisces, you liked your reading. This is Tara with Ariana Stark. Please give us your feedback in the comment section. This is Ariana Stark signing off. Take care. Bye. Till the next time.